Hello, and welcome to another update video about GALA. GALA has shown us a possible reversal pattern here, but that's obviously all too small on this scale to be in any way reliable. Could easily turn into a triangle sideways consolidation, what it's doing here. But in this video, we want to talk about what we now need to see for the price to confirm that we've bottomed. I mean, we are now in these price regions where these altcoins can start to turn around. I'm naturally skeptical until I see a first 5-wave pattern to the upside. That's really the earliest signal we can get. GALA broke above an initial trend line, more or less convincing. So I took that off the chart now, but we had that trend line that gave us an initial signal that maybe something more bullish is happening. You know, you need some kind of a signal here, you know, break or retest, and now we start to move. This is, I think, the trend line I showed you in the last video. Obviously, tried to break. I think it was on the weekend. But I said to you, look, on the weekend, Saturday, not really any exciting movements here after the break. Then it formed, however, the retest yesterday, and now it's trying to go higher. But it's too early to get all excited. And the idea is still that this is a B-wave pullback, B-wave correction, which might have bottomed. It can easily get another low. I mean, so this break of the trend line was an early signal, but overall, when we talk about micro counting and putting more detail into the wave count, that won't give us more clarity. Okay, so what would give us clarity, and this is really what it's about, do the GALA bulls have the ability to form a 5-wave pattern to the upside? And I can identify a first 1-2 setup. So obviously we had a rally and a higher low, and that's a 3-wave pullback. And it formed a higher low. The rally, however, and that's the problem, is also only in 3 waves and is too small to be reliable. But I want to give the bulls a chance, so I'm tracking this 5-wave pattern. However, it's very important to understand that I'm not going to be bullish until we see that 5-wave move up. But I highlight to you that, of course, a low could be in. If you believe the low is in, you can set a stop below the last low, because this will be the invalidation point for this yellow microstructure. If these 5 waves can form and they are clear, and they're not always clear, but when they are clear, then we have a first edge, an edge in the market. Then we have the first confirmation that a low has formed. Based on that, then we can define the support area for the next correction, which would be an ABC pullback. But let's first see if we can get to that 5th wave there, which should reach 3.38 cents. So basically 3.4 cents. That's really the minimum the 5th wave should do. The 3rd wave should minimally reach 3.16 cents, but better would be 3.2 or higher. The 5th wave really 3.38 cents minimally. So far, whenever we've tracked it here, GALA hasn't done it, hasn't achieved it yet, and therefore there was never a confirmation for a low. It's very important in order to avoid being trapped to understand that we need that 5-wave pattern first. So in the best Elliott wave world out there, in an ideal Elliott wave world, it would fill in like this: 5 waves, maybe even a little higher, and then 3-wave pullback, forming a higher low. Basically what happened here in small would happen in large, and then this would be the jump off point for the next rally, which should then also form 5 waves, and so on. Okay, and this is how we can then also form the pattern that's needed for the price to break out of this larger corrective price channel to the upside. Ultimately, as long as the price is holding key support, and the key support is 1.9 cents, that's now, seen as separate from the micro pattern that we're investigating. But looking at the entire move from the September low last year, October low, into the March highs and to where we are now, the 1.9 cent level is really the key support for that, or to be more precise, 1.93 cents. But essentially what we want to avoid is a sustained break below that level, and therefore against that level the focus can be on higher. But we need a first micro setup, a micro pattern, to suggest that the next rally to the upside has started. That's the update about GALA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.